How was the Iceman killed?
The deadly arrow killed him because he was a victim of attempted robbery. The Iceman got his first injury. The Iceman had suffered a head injury before he had died about 5,300 years ago.
When was he discovered and how? The Iceman was discovered in the Alps by two people.
Their names were Erica and Helmut Simon. They were hiking in the mountain and they spotted something like trash or a doll, and it was a human. They ran down the mountain to tell the police.
Then they discovered that he was 5,300 years old. They discovered him at September 19th, 1991. Now that is how OT the Iceman was discovered. Why was the Iceman important? He was important because he was the oldest, most prehistoric, and well-preserved mummy ever to be found. He was also found with all of his equipment and weapons, such as an axe. He also represented everyday life in the prehistoric age. Here's a fun fact. Did you know the Iceman has living relatives? Scientists found out that 19 living men shared a genetic lineage called GL91. Who knows? One of these men might be the direct descent from Otzi the Iceman. They might even be part of the long-lost sons 5,300 years ago.
How did the Iceman die? The Iceman may have suffered a major head blow before his death.
He also fell asleep during a snowfall and froze to death. He also suffered from heart disease, joint pain, tooth decay, and bashed on the head, and probably Lyme disease.
However, the Iceman may have gotten shot by a sharp arrow into his head and shoulder.
Hey guys, why is the Iceman important?
Yeah, why is the Iceman important?
The Iceman is important because when archaeologists found him, it showed many culture and artifacts in the time. When they found him, it showed how people lived back then and how they adapted to the freezing cold wilderness. When the people who found him were two German tourists who got lost off their trail and thought that what they found was just an unfortunate hiker. But no, it was a body frozen for nearly 5,000 years. And he was a mummy because of that freezing cold. Wait, can I restart? I think I messed up. Wow, that's so cool. Yeah.
Hey guys, you wanna know what the Iceman looked like before? The Iceman looked like a human. He had a long beard, a mustache, and long brown hair.
His height was 5'3" and was a white male. Some things he had worn were made out of dead animals, such as his leggings and his coat made out of deer skin.
Why was the Iceman named Iceman? The Iceman got his name because he was going down a mountain and he was shot by a deadly arrow.
Then he fell down a mountain and stayed there for 5,300 years.
Then finally, in 1991, two hikers found on the pond a weird-looking figure in the snow. They later found out that they have discovered a 5,300-year-old body.
Why was the Iceman so important? The Iceman was important because lots of genetic and cultural value can be discovered with frozen humans or animals.
Stomach contents can be analyzed for food, or thus climate can be determined. The Iceman is important because no one has discovered something like this yet. For example,
Nobody has discovered a human mummy yet, or nobody has discovered someone who dresses like that.